family, for all the guys that wished my mother a happy heavenly birthday, man. That meant so much to me, man, because like I said, I was raised up with just me and my mom and my stepfather. Got to give him credit because he the one that raised me, because he had been with me ever since I was really 5 years old. And when my dad left and went up to San Antonio and met my stepmom, and she had been more than a mother to me since my mother passed 51 years ago. And I like to give her her props. And that's Miss Jeanetta Williams. And also my three brothers, Warren, Alfred, and Alan. Now, we're coming up on the holidays of Mother's Day, and we're also coming up on Father's Day, and that's something that I want to express today in this video about Father's Day. You know, you don't miss your water until your well run dry. That's what the people told us a long time ago, but we didn't. We thought it was just a joke. It was just slang. And I see every day that children got their daddy, their father, and never even pick up the phone to see how they doing. Now here's people like Michael Jordan, man. Michael Jordan would give up everything he got to get his daddy back here. I look at Shaquille O'Neal. He would give up everything he got to get his daddy back. And I see some of these young kids today raising that they don't give a root tootin' about their daddy. I don't know if it come because their mother have told them all those negative things to them, or whether or not they just grow up with that hate in their heart, trying to compete against their daddy. Now I'm coming to you live and real in 100, and I'm keeping it 100, man, because it's a doggone shame that these boys don't give a damn about their daddy. And I'm a living witness to that myself. I ain't talking about something that I heard. I'm talking about something that I know. But you know what? They don't miss their daddy until their daddy is gone. But that's them. The Bible say, honor your father and mother, or your days will be shortened. It don't put no stipulation on my daddy had to stay with my mama and all this old material things today. It don't say that. It don't say a doggone thing about honoring their kids. If you want to be strictly with the Bible, it say honor their father and their mother. It don't say just honor your mother. But for you to understand that, you got to have a spiritual awakeness. You got to be able to humble yourself. You have to be able to give gratitude. And if you can't give that, you're not going to have it. Bottom line, you will always be struggling. You will always have trials and tribulations that will hunt you down until the day you die. Plus, when your daddy is in the graveyard, all you can do is just wish I could, but when you could, you wouldn't. Now you want to, but it's too doggone late. I'm just telling you like it is. Because here's a lot of kids that don't have a father, would love to have a father, would do anything to have a father. And here's some of these kids that they got a father won't even pick up the doggone phone and call him. No less than Father's Day give him a card or something. Hell no, don't do that. Because they take it for granted. They're not listening to the Bible, because if they was doing what the Bible told them to do, they would be honoring their father and mother. They wouldn't be listening to this trash, the outside in-laws and the mother is telling them about their daddy. They will listen to what God has to say. Honor their father and their mother. He did not put any stipulation on it. He did not do that. So whatever your daddy did to you, or whatever your mama told you your daddy do, you need to get rid of it, man. Because if not, it's going to hunt you all the way down when your daddy leave here. You know, and the same thing for you girls who got mothers and you guys who got mother. Honor your mother while she's here. See, I am right now. Look at all these flowers I done gave my mother. When my mother was living, I didn't give her a flower. Only thing I did was gave her a Mother's Day card and a hug and a kiss. Now here it is. I can't get enough of coming out here to this memorial cemetery and honoring my mother. And if I was in Lansing, Michigan, I would be doing the same thing to my daddy. Well, I say this, you guys, and I didn't come here to preach. I just come here to talk about reality. And reality is honoring their father and their mother while they're still living. Until we get rid of these wicked ways, these selfish ways, and start humbling ourselves and show some kind of gratitude and stop thinking about all this trash that you ain't got and look at all the blessings that God have blessed you with. Then you can pick up some gratitude. Then if you look at it, you got up out of the bed, you open up your eyes, you had strength to get up out the bed and move around. And think about some of the people who couldn't move around. Think about some of these people who I'm looking at here in the cemetery here. And be thankful that God let you open up your eyes, y'all. And just like Denzel Washington said, and I'm so grateful that I listened to that and shared it in Facebook. You have to be able to leave something here on this earth when you leave here. Something that can benefit others. And God knows I have did all the videos of all the black communities all around the city of Houston. I even did videos on Las Vegas. I even did videos on the mountains in California and Nevada. So I am leaving something here when I leave here. And I don't care what other people might think, that's their business. Only person I'm trying to please is me and my God. And I know what my mother raised me up to be. And again, and again, thank you, Facebook family. Thank you for all the birthday wishes you gave me on March the 19th. Incredible. Over 2,000. Man, that's love. All the birthday wishes you gave my mother last week, this week, almost 1,000 already. Thank you. Man, that's showing me love, man. That's something that money can't buy. That's unconditional love. And just like Denzel Washington said, you never seen a U-Hauler hitched on to a hearse. So what that means, you ain't finna take a doggone thing with you. And all the history that God have blessed me to go through and all the knowledge that God have let me go through and understand about this city and these black communities and the city of Houston, I'm sharing it. So when I leave here, I'm not taking that with me like some of these old selfish old people. Oh, I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. There ain't nobody listening. See, that's selfishness, man. And you got a whole lot of old selfish people out there. I'm not going to name them. They know who they are. And the bad part about it, not only do they want to share it with the black community, they don't even want to share it with their own goddamn kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. So I ain't mad at them. And just like my pastor Luther said, you got some people that's going to be givers that don't mind giving out and knowing that realize that they're not going to take nothing with them and they want to leave something here with the knowledge of what God have blessed them with. And I am so grateful that God blessed me to know the things that I know. Because if you look at my past history as a kid coming up, I mean, you could ask some of my classmates like John Tankerson and Walter Richards. They'll tell you I wasn't the smartest guy in town. They'll tell you, man, that they didn't even think I was going to be able to graduate from high school. I didn't even think I was going to be able to graduate from high school. I didn't even think I would be able to go to Jack Yates. I thought I was going to drop out in the 7th grade. But thanks to Miss Moore and Miss Tillman, I learned and got a spiritual awakeness to turn my life around. And I got special promotion into the 7th grade from Miss Moore, and Miss Tillman helped me all the way till I got out of Miller. And when I got out of Miller, I was able to crawl and go through Jack Gates without too much of a problem. But I'm just going to show you, that's God and the spiritual awakeness, man. People that had wrote me off. People had wrote me off, and here I am 30 years. I mean, hear what I'm saying? 30 years. In February, I had 30 years of sobriety. That means no smoking, no drinking, none of that. That's God. And people thought for sure, they wrote me off, man. Oh, he gonna be a crackhead all his life. He ain't gonna be doing nothing. Even some of my own relatives, man. Then you know what's so bad about it? Them the kind of Negroes that get jealous. Yes, they get jealous when you sober up, and then you wind up getting just as much as they get. See, black people nowadays is trying to be competitive. Still are pulling together as unity. They trying to outdo each other. And that's what keeps us struggle. That's what keeps us like crabs in a bucket. Keep dragging each other down. But I didn't come here to preach. I just come here to tell you thank you, Facebook family, for all the birthday wishes you gave me. Thank you for looking at the video that I did on my birthday. Thank you for listening to the blues video I did live out in Southwest Houston. Thank you. And again, thank all of y'all, man, for the love y'all showed me and my mother. Because, believe it or not, the grandkids that they got, they didn't even don't know she existed. Never even picked up, one of them even picked up the phone. Now one of them pick up the phone to say, man, I wish grandma a happy heavenly birthday. But that's all right. That's their conscience. They got to live with it. I don't. Because I love my mother. And my grandmother was already gone before I even got here on the earth. So I never had a grandmother. I never had a grandfather. But it's all good. Because you know what? I honored my mother. I honored my father. Now, if they don't honor their mother and their father, that's their problem. They the one got the answer to God, not me. I did my thing. I'm proud of what I done. That's why God had blessed me to give out so much knowledge and to many people. Man, so many people have been, I mean, from Cashmere Garden to Harlow Clark to 3rd Ward to Sunnyside to Acres Home, Trinity Garden, Cashmere Garden. Oh man, nothing but love. Even City Gas and Scenic-Wood, even Pleasantville, 5th Ward. All these people have told me how much they appreciate the history that I'm giving them. And I like to say thank you. I'm only doing it because God blessed me with it. And I want to make sure when I go to meet God, I want to make sure I deliver all that God gave me. I want to leave it here with you guys and somebody here on this internet. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I say, we're getting ready to go into these holidays. That's why I'm making this video, to also let everybody know thank you for wishing my mother a heavenly birthday. I thank you guys, because you guys didn't have to do that. Y'all did that because of the love you have for what I do and what I try to present to the younger generation, even to the older generation, to help good memories back. So again, today, on this beautiful day out here in Memorial Garden, and I'm looking at my mother's grave right here. I'm sitting right here by it. You see, I gave her flowers. And you can see she's right up here in front. Because when my mother came out here in 1971 in June, this will be 52 years, month after next. And this place wasn't near about this big. In fact, across the street was French's, a Zydeco place. And I also said one of these days I'm going to go to that Zydeco. You know what? Now I can't go. When I wanted to go, I didn't go. Now I want to go to the Zydeco place, but it ain't there no more. So, again, like the Bible said, honor their father and mother, regardless of what their mother say about their father, what their grandmother say about their father, what anybody say about their father, they auntie, they uncle, regardless of who it is. If they can't say nothing positive about your daddy, you need to move around. You need to get on your knees and ask God, because God will say something good about your daddy if you sit down and pray to him. So I'm going to close out with that. Thank you, Facebook family. Thank you so much for all the love y'all give me. And we see you the next time. God bless you. And I love all of you guys. Much love.